Yo, man. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Yo, bro, that was embarrassing, man. That was so embarrassing. I've been supporting Mamelodi Sundowns for the longest time, for a very, very long time, since I think 2005. I don't want to reveal my age, but I've been supporting. That's the only team that I've supported in my life. I've never supported any other team but Mamelodi Sundowns in my entire life, and as a lifelong supporter of Mamelodi Sundowns, there's only a couple of things that I can think of that are embarrassing. Couple of situations that like I felt were embarrassing as a Mamelodi Sundowns. One of those was going from 2008, 2009 to 2014 without winning a cup. The final against Bloemfontein Celtic, where we lost to Bloemfontein Celtic by a goal that didn't even cross the line, and also the last games of Johan Neskens, and what else? What else? The game against Polokwane City, where we went the whole game without a shot and target, and end up concede and end up losing the game. So there's a couple of things that like not even that many things, like handful things that are embarrassing. But then I feel like today's results literally overshadows everything. I think the tonight's results literally the most embarrassing results that or embarrassing thing that I've ever felt or I've ever experienced as a Mamelodi Sundowns fan, because how how do we lose against Magesi in a crucial game, finals of MTN of Carlinng knockout, and also losing a game that we were leading? We literally allowed Magesi to come back from one goal down to come back and win the game. How? Only big teams are capable of coming back from one goal down to win. Magesi is not a big team. They're literally this their first season in PSL, their first season in top flight football, and they're winning a cup in our expenses, at our expenses. They're winning a cup at our expenses. We allowed that. It's a record. There's never been a team that literally came back from first division and win a cup in their first season. It has never been done. It has never been done. And we literally like holding a record. It's an embarrassing record to hold, to have, because we literally allowed Magesi. Like that's so embarrassing. Come on, guys. Like I'm still in disbelief. I'm still in disbelief. I'm still gonna get in so many things. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of talking points. There's a lot of talking points that I'm gonna get into. I just give me a second. I want to share this post on my Twitter handle. Man, ah, ah, I'm yeah, I'm embarrassed. Guys. Like, how did we allow that? How did, bro? Like I said, there's a lot of talking points. Just give me a minute, and I'll get to that. Like, as my like yeah. Let me just gather my thoughts. Let me just do this. Please hold on. Give me a minute. So with that, bro, like I'm so embarrassed, man. Like, uh, so anyways, yeah. With that, now let's talk, man. Like, let's talk about the game. Also, let me know what you think in the comments. But then let's talk about the game, man. Like, how did we lose the game? I still cannot make sense of it, because we dominated the game so much in the first half. created chances, had a couple of shots on target, which some of those shots were not even supposed to be taking those shots outside of the box, because some of the shots that we were taking from outside of the box, there were other players that were in better positions and just taking bad decisions, literally bad decisions from our players. Like, I don't know, there's also like I kind of like noticed like there was a bit of what you call selfishness amongst our players. I don't know what's happening in the camp, but Lucas Ribeiro today was, yes, he gave an assist, but then I can kind of like couple of situations where Ikram Reyners was in a better position, but then he decided, like, you know what, I'm gonna take a shot myself. I'm not gonna pass to Reyners. There's also and I'm like, we needed to win the game. We needed to at least do you can be selfish when like maybe you're leading by 2 goals. You can't be selfish when you're leading by 1 goal. And also even after Magesi drew in the second half, Ikram Reyners doing the Lucas Ribeiro. Ikram Reyners is in a much better position. No one's marking him. He's literally free. Ribeiro has 2 players in front of him. The first player literally intercepted the ball, blocked him. Literally, like Ikram was literally like on his on his left side, alone. But then Lucas Ribeiro decided, like, no, I'm not gonna pass. I'm gonna try to shoot and score, even when it was impossible for him to do so. The shot that he took in the first half, and which was saved by what do you call CHIPPA. Again, I think it was Lucas. It was still Igram Reyners. It was or Mudiba. I can't remember very well. It's in a much better position. Our players were literally like trying impossible shots from outside of the box. We literally made Chippers a man of the match. We made Chippers a man of the match by making saves that he is literally supposed to be making. Those saves that Chippers made, those are not outstanding saves. Those were not outstanding saves. Those are saves that any other keeper would make, because those shots that we taking from outside of the box, they were literally like straight to him. He didn't have to work hard to make those saves. And like now I see he's the man of the match. I'm like, for what? For what? Why is he a man of the match? Because for me, we were so like Leicester, man. We were so like even Ikram Reyners. Yes, I know he scored in the second half. He tried a shot from outside of the box which went over the. I'm like, what's really happening? What was the players doing all week, throughout the week at the training ground? Why don't we have like those 1-2 passes? When did we try to shoot from outside of the box? Because normally we score inside in the 18 area. Why today change and try to score from outside of the box? I don't understand that. And my thing is, we literally had the opportunity to win this match. The defense of Magesi, they were like literally like everywhere. There was no structure. They were literally like everywhere. They were not disciplined. They could not keep the line. That's the reason why we scored, because they were not that defense line was so indisciplined. And I'm like, what we just needed a player that could pick up play our strikers. Unfortunately, we couldn't do that. Yes, Lucas Ribeiro did that in the first half. His first attempt was blocked. The second attempt that he made, he found Ikram Reyners, and Ikram Reyners scored. And what we just needed a simple thing, someone someone with a killer pass. And I just feel like it's just unfortunate that we didn't have Zwane today, because if Zwane was there today, we could have literally scored 3-4 goals today. We could have scored so many goals. Our players today were just so unselfish. I don't understand why, because we needed to win this final. This the second trophy that is literally like went away without us winning. And it's not guaranteed that we're gonna win the league this season. It's not guaranteed. Pirates is hot on our tail. Pirates is hot on our tail. They want to win the league. They want to win the league, and they're gonna do whatever it takes to win the league. We have Champions League. Nedbank Cup is gonna be difficult. We're making things difficult for ourselves, because today, how I still cannot explain why we didn't win the how to win the game. How? This doesn't make sense to me, because we had so many chances, just terrible decision making in the final third. And it's just unfortunate, man. Honestly, like it is. And also, I feel like, I don't know. I know people are gonna say Ngcobo needs to go. Let's get another coach. I wouldn't do that. I would not be firing the coach, because I feel like some of these players are supporting the coach. I need to be honest, and we know which players are those. And I don't want to be starting like conspiracy theories and stuff. But then it kind of like raises an eyebrow when a player is going to try to score with a hand. Where have you seen something like that? Where have you seen that in South African football? Just to pick up a yellow card, unnecessary yellow card, unnecessary bookings. Why? Why did Kuliso Mudau did what he did? Why did Kuliso Mudau try to score with his hand? Where have you seen a South African football trying that and actually getting away with it? It's just so stupid, man. Having like our experienced players making terrible decisions, it is so ridiculous. Like this is the second trophy, guys. This is the second trophy that we literally like letting slip through our fingers. MTN 8 is gone. No, Carlinng knockout literally we let it slip through our fingers. It's gone. It's not guaranteed that we will win the league. All of a sudden, things are not looking good for Mamelodi Sundowns in the league. All of a sudden, things are not looking good. We might actually go the season trophyless. There's a chance that like Mamelodi Sundowns can go through the whole season trophyless. And I'm not trying to scare you. Don't think what I'm saying is impossible. We've been dominating South African football, and it will be unfortunate for Mangwa Mngiti if he doesn't win it because he's making those changes. Like he's doing the right things for me. Mangwa Mngiti, I'm never gonna blame the coach. Mangwa Mngiti is doing the right things for me because I thought like okay, with our both our fullbacks being on yellow cards, we need to sacrifice one, and he did that. He took Kuliso Mudau off. He brought on Mayema, which I thought he would create chance because I think he's creative, and he also brought on Kutlwan, and I did say like I wanted to see Kutlwan in the game in the during what do you call during before the kickoff. He did all of that, so there's just no way that I'm gonna blame the coach. The coach did what he had to do. It's just so unfortunate that like I feel like some of these players are sabotaging him because even the goal that we conceded, our centre backs, what was happening with our centre backs? What was happening with our centre back? Indiscipline, not discipline enough. They're not picking up into opposition players. Mutuvimvala and Grant Kekana literally marking each other. Literally, like it's bro. It's yeah, no. It makes one wonder like what's really happening because those are schoolboy errors. You don't expect experienced players like Mutuvimvala and Grant Kekana not to be picking players in their option in the box. Even the second goal that we conceded, the second goal, the critical stage of the game, very very critical. We know that like you know what, these people like they can grab a goal here. It's like 80 something minutes, and you don't pick up opposition players in the 18 area. In the 80 something minutes, the game is about to go extra time. It's critical phase of the game. Still, like our players are sleeping in our own 18 area. Our players are sleeping. Nah, man. Like I feel like heads need to roll, man. Mangam need to be really, really hard on these players because I feel like I don't know, man. Like I feel like it's being sabotaged here. I feel like Mangam is being sabotaged here because these players. Where have you seen Mamelodi Sundowns taking shots from outside of the box, repeatedly taking shots from outside of the box? Where have you seen that before? Where have you seen that before? And there were so many chances where players were literally like free. The defense of Magesi was not that great. They left most of our players literally unmarked. But then our players just decide, like, you know what? Now we're not gonna pass. We're gonna try to score from outside of the box. Where have Mamelodi Sundowns scored from outside of the box? That's not our strongest end. That's not our. That's actually our weakness. We've never been a team that takes shots from outside of the box. We're a team that like builds up 1-2 combination passes, try to get those penetrating passes. We didn't do that today. Yes, we did that, and it worked. It worked with Ribeiro finding Igrahim. But then why were we like continuously trying to get to score from outside of the box? Why were we doing that? I don't know if that's the instruction from the coach, but then if that was the instruction from the coach, then he needs to account. Then he needs to account because there's no way that Mamelodi Sundowns goes a season without winning a trophy, and that is normal. We cannot normalize that. We cannot normalize that, and it will be interesting to see the next games if like Coach Mangwa Mngiti what he's going to do because I feel like I've been in support of Mangomniti, and I've always backed Mangomniti, and I'm still backing Mangomniti. But then he needs to make strong, difficult. I mean, those unpopular decisions. He needs to make those unpopular decisions because some of these players, I feel like they're sabotaging him. I already said, and he needs to drop them because Motau, like I said, Motau conceding stupid thing, giving away yellow cards, players just conceding yellow cards and making it difficult for us to like, because once you have so many players on yellow cards, now you're forced to make changes that you didn't even want to make in the first place because like now you're worried, oh, what if we get a yellow card? And also the embarrassment of losing to Magesi. Do you know, and do you guys understand how embarrassing that is? A team that has just got promoted from the first division, coming into the first flight and winning the trophy in the first season. It has never been done. It has never been done. And we, like I said, we allowed them to do that at our expense. And with us not having won a trophy this season, imagine if like we can literally go the whole season without winning a trophy. It is possible. It is possible despite having so much quality in our team, despite having so much experience in our team, despite having so much depth in our team. Because even if maybe you had brought our second team today, our second team, they would have beaten Magesi. Even our third team would have beaten Magesi. How our strongest team, the best team in South Africa, loses to Magesi in a very crucial game it does not make sense to me. It does not make sense to me. I don't know. Some of these players, maybe they want to shine, they want to look as if like they are the best. Bro, I'm like, I know Lucas Ribeiro created the first chance, but then I'm very, very much disappointed in Lucas Ribeiro today. Very, 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 very disappointed with Lucas Ribeiro. Like for me, I can even go as because there was no. We all know we support Lucas Ribeiro. We know that he's our best player, the best player in South Africa. But he so selfish today, so selfish today. Because had he just made better chances, we would have won this game easily. Peter Chalulile, I wouldn't even want to get into him because he didn't get that many chances. He tried holding the ball and bringing other players to play. He tried, Peter Chalulile. He tried. But then he never got a chance to actually have an aim to at the goalkeeper of Magesi. I just, oh man, it's so honestly, like, this is devastating, man. Like, I can't think of anything more embarrassing than this as a Mamelodi Sundowns fan because we literally threw this final away. We literally gave this game away. Like, bro, like, do you understand how much confidence Orlando Pirates is going to get from this? How much confidence Orlando Pirates are right now? It's giving Orlando Pirates so much belief that you know what, this Mamelodi Sundowns team is actually not as strong as we thought. Bro, it's not guaranteed that we will win the league. It's not guaranteed that we will win the Nedbank. So we're literally in danger of going the season without a trophy, bro. Like we are in danger of going the whole season without winning a cup. Don't think it's impossible. Don't think it's never gonna happen. If we continue playing the way we are, if we continue not being disciplined, if you continue with the with being selfish and not passing each other and trying to score and trying to shine, our players doing that, we are in danger of going the whole season without winning a trophy. And like now we're in so much pressure right now. Mangomniti is in under so much pressure, under so much scrutiny. Already there are people like are questioning him. So you can imagine how much, and like now Paris are not under any pressure. They already won a trophy. We are under pressure, and as much as people may not want to admit it, as much as people may not want to say it, we are under pressure. And I don't know if we will be able to deal with this pressure that is coming. I don't know if we will be able to deal with this pressure that we find ourselves under right now, because we're never gonna play an easier final than what than today. we're never gonna find an easier opposition in the final than Magesi FC. This was a game that we should have won. We were supposed to be winning comfortably. I predicted Mamelodi Sundowns 4, Magesi 0. Imagine that. That's how confident I was before this game. That's how confident I was. I was very confident. And guess what happened? Magesi 2, Mamelodi Sundowns 1. You can't make these things up, bro. You cannot make these things up. Where to from here, from Mamelodi Sundowns? Uh, Mangcobo, like, was, I mean, the thing is, like I said, I'm not blaming Coach Mangcobo. Mangcobo, he did what he could do, made substitutions, like the right substitutions, made the right calls. The players, man, our players today, mm-mm. Our players today, mm-mm, 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 no, 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 no. I don't know if it's being overconfident or what, but mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. No, 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 no. Bro, we're in embarrassment right now. We are an embarrassment. Just want to see what people are saying. We are an embarrassment. Oh, bro. Bro, yeah, nah. I mean, just take a look at that, bro. Like, yeah, nah. This was David against Goliath, bro. The pain is too much here. Yo, bro, Matash, you can say that again. You can say that again, bro. Like, these people don't understand, man. We are emotionally invested in this. We are emotionally invested. We are emotionally attached. This is hurting, bro. This hurt more than a breakup. This hurt more than a breakup, bro. People, this, like, the coach failed to plan for this game due to Bafana game. He should have not played all the Bafana players, but we move, bro. Like, that's not even nah. That's that's just an excuse for me. That excuse is not even good enough. Nah, 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 nah. That, I mean, nah. The coach failed to plan for this game due to the Bafana game. He should have not played all the Bafana players, but we move. Nah, Bongo Musa, nah, bro, nah. We'll show them how to beat I, Orlando Pirates. We play much better in average to previous seasons. We create more chances. We just need to convert. Sundowns will remain. Yeah, man, Sundowns will remain, but then we need to be doing better. I mean, like I said during the game, once these players go back, rewatch the game, watch the highlights of this game, and also rewatch the whole game and analyze it, I realized that they literally let Magesi off the hook. There were so many opportunities that where we could have literally like hit Magesi. How our coaches didn't identify that during halftime and tell our players not to stop shooting from outside of the box and also to stop being selfish, because even in the second half some of our players were selfish in the first half. Even in the second half they came back still being selfish again. So I don't know, they will realize that once they watch the game again. Mangcobo is failing us. It seems we are not going to win the league with this pace. Bro, I feel like blaming Mangcobo is just such a short-sighted view, like, and being overreactionary. Nje. Uh, lol, I'm so happy. This will be the most quiet night. Just the rest players we move. Uh, let's all laugh at Mamelodi Sundowns. Yeah, man, it's gonna be a long week for Mamelodi Sundowns fans. This team has not improved at all. We got worse. Mangcobo must go. There's no coach here. Nothing new. Just English. No, man. No. Awa, awa. Lembori lemara. I knew. Me. I knew what Ngcobo is scam. Fire that guy now. He must go to KZN tonight. He's near. Okay, hey, I know Katla is taking the loss very bad. Katla Kenneth is taking this loss very, very bad. I mean, yeah, this has not improved at all. It got worse. Mangwa must go. There's no coaching here. Nothing new. Just English. No, man. No. I want. Lembori Lemar. I knew. Me, I knew what Mangwa is scam. Fire that guy now. He must go to. Yeah, man. Yeah, no. Katlo is not taking the loss very well. Eh? The only mistake you made was to return after the first half. You should have ran away at halftime. Sundowns doesn't deal with plastic cups. Okay, bro, I wanted to win that cup. What do you mean? I wanted to win that cup. Nishlekisa ngabantu to get today, man. Damn. Champions League is the only thing that will console my heart from this embarrassment. Yeah, man. I think the only way to say for my mom to because my thing is one thing that we can our history tells us is that like our sporting director is very is cutthroat. Our sporting director he doesn't take no prisoners. He will react, and Mangoma Mniti's job might be on the line. And the thing is, it would be a wrong thing to do to fire our coach because I'm against firing the coach. I'm against firing the coach. Our coach should, no one should be thinking of firing our coach. The coach should remain. And the fact that like our president was there in the stadium, the sporting director was there, Fleming Belk was there, and they witnessed that embarrassment. They literally witnessed that embarrassment. The players need to take a long, hard look at themselves because that was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. And that embarrassment is going to stay with them for as long as they are at Mamelodi Sundowns. Unless the only thing they can do to revive the hope and belief from players is by winning the Champions League. Like that's the only thing that they need to. They have to win the Champions League because winning the Nedbank Cup is not gonna make us forget it. Winning the Nedbank Cup is not gonna cut it this time around. Winning the league is not gonna make us forget this embarrassment. The only thing that can literally make us to move on from this loss and make us save our faces is winning the Champions League. We have to win the Champions League. We have to win the Champions League. Told you so. Fight Spirit won the day. Magesi. And I mean, the Magesi team. Let me just talk about the Magesi team. The team was ultra defensive throughout the game. Literally, like from the first whistle. In the first half, they had no shot on target. Forget shot on target, shot at goal. They had no attempt whatsoever. They had like 28% ball position. They were there. They were just defending throughout the game. They were literally like they had their all 11 players, including their goalkeeper, in their half. Mvala and Kekana were playing so high. Our line was so high. Like our defense line was so high. Mvala and Grand Kekan were literally like in the center of the in the what do you call the center of the field. That's how high they were in the center of the field. Literally, like nine of my about 9 or 10 players of Magesi literally spend most of the first half in their own box, defending. They had no corner in the first half, no offside. Forget corner, no offside, nothing. They were defending throughout, and we could not like. Come on, man. And we allowed that team that defended throughout the first half Kaufel to win a cup. We literally allowed them to win a cup. Having no shot on target, nothing in the first half, no corner whatsoever, no offside. We literally like let them win the final. Come the second half, the first chance, and in the second half we had the first chance where we should have literally took this chance that we got in the first half. We didn't take it. They go to our side, they go and score. How? Lapse of concentration. Our players are still sleeping, bro. The first chance that they get, their first their first attempt at their goal, they score. Their first attempt at goal, they score. And again, they're second, they score, bro. And we're supposed to be the biggest team in South Africa. We're supposed to be the best team in South Africa. And but we allow a team like Magesi to beat us in the final. We allow a team like Magesi to score with their first attempt at our goal. Yeah, no, this one has, bro. This one had so much, and it's not gonna go away. It's a stain that's gonna. The only thing that's gonna remove this stain is the Champions League, and I hope that our president goes to the change room and he tells them straight up, they're like, the only way to remove this stain is by winning the Champions League, because any other thing's not gonna cut it. Any other thing, the league's not gonna cut it. And again, like I said, it's not even guaranteed that we'll win the league. Nedbank Cup is not gonna cut it. The Champions League is the only thing that is going to cut it. They invested so much money for us to be losing to Magesi in the final. They invested so much money for us to be only winning the league. No, that's not good enough. It's not good enough. We've been doing that for the past 7 seasons. We need much better. We need to improve. Oh, anyways, man. Just gonna, yeah, I think I'm gonna end. Rulani is trending. People are gonna say we need Rulani back. Now we don't need Rulani back. Please don't bring back Rulani. Do not bring back Rulani Mokwena. We don't want him. We don't want Rulani Mokwena back. Zwane really needs Rulani Pep Mokwena. No, we don't. At this moment, the thought of now we didn't think of him. Your Mango is not better than Rulani Mokwena. Hope you all see that Rulani was not the problem. Mango like a plumber. Sundowns deserve better. Magesi had no business beating us. Uh, yeah, man. You see, our the leadership is not happy, man. You can see the leadership is not happy. I feel for Ngcobo, man, because firing Ngcobo would be literally the worst decision that we can make. Because we need stability at our football team. We can't be chopping and changing coaches, especially like mid-season. We're not that team. We are not that team. So Ngcobo, for me, he needs to remain as the coach, and we'll assess everything come end of the season. So, anyways, man, I think I'm gonna end the stream now. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is.